everyone, welcome to the Daily Wrap. It's finally quarter-final time at the Rugby World Cup and we've got 8 people still alive. The Wallabies are, of course, one of them. They've got an epic showdown with England coming up in Oita on Saturday. The other quarter-finals, Wales are taking on France. New Zealand, a massive game against Ireland. And, well, South Africa, they're playing the host nation, Japan. And who would have thought just a couple of weeks ago that we would have been mentioning that word? Japan hosting the World Cup are in the quarterfinals for the very first time. That's, of course, a result of that incredible match against Scotland at Yokohama Stadium on Sunday night. 28-21, Japan got up. And boy, that was an absolutely special evening for anyone who had the great pleasure of being there. I was one of them. Japan showed exactly why they're in the quarterfinals. They deserve to be there. They're a top 8 team, no doubt about that. They're actually one of the form teams going into the finals. Extremely well coached by Jamie Joseph. Fast ball movement, incredible pace, incredible skill. And Japan have not only caught the hearts of their own nation, they've caught the hearts of the world, I dare to say. And a lot of people are really taking Japan on as their second team. So, of course, that's a replay of that famous miracle in Brighton, Japan and South Africa. So what a fascinating quarter that'll be. That's, of course, on Sunday. First, we've got the Wallabies coming up against the old foe England. Look, it was written in the stars that this game was going to be played, wasn't it? Eddie Jones versus Michael Cheika. The Wallabies have not beaten Eddie Jones's England. Since 2016, there have been 6 games, and Eddie's got his English team up in every single one of them. The Wallabies did media today. That's why I'm on my Pat Malone. They're up in Odawara, and Beth is up there with them. We're down in Beppu, which is in the south of Japan, in the island of Kyushu, not too far from Oita. This is where England will be staying too, but that Typhoon Hagibis, which wreaked so much havoc and sadly took some lives in Japan as well with mass flooding, forced the teams to relocate in terms of accommodation. So teams are spread out all over the country and media have been scrambling to get to be close to them. Wallabies did some media today and look, they're circling the wagons, no doubt about it. They were speaking today that not many people believe they can win this game, that everyone's got England down as favourites, but they believe in themselves. And there was more than a couple of people saying that today.
Kind of what Czech said before, we're just focusing on ourselves, what we can control, and I think they'd have confidence in themselves, and we've certainly got a lot of confidence in our own ability. And for us, it's about each day making the most of it and making sure we're well prepared. And as I said, whatever tag you put on us, we feel really confident about going out there and getting a job done.
So on an injury front, Kurtley Beale is the only injury doubt for the Wallabies. He, of course, suffered that concussion against Georgia in Shizuoka. The 8-day turnaround, they say, is going to be advantageous for Kurtley to come through that head knock and the return to play protocols. So we'll know more about that in the second half of the week, and we'll know more about selection in the second half of the week. What does Michael Cheika do with selection? He's changed the team pretty much every game this World Cup, which has left everyone scratching their heads a little bit. Is what is Australia's strongest team? And arguably has contributed to some of those slow starts that we've seen at the tournament. So do we see Christian Leilufano come back in at 10? Does Matt Tamur hold the jersey? Does Will Genia or Nick White wear the number 9? Do Michael Hooper and David Pocock come back together in the back row? Well, they're all questions we're going to wait and see. So England arrive into Beppu, where we are tomorrow, from where they've been in Miyazaki. We'll be back tomorrow with some more England team news, and Beth will be joining us back here on the Daily Wrap Wednesday when she gets down from Odawara. We'll see you then.